way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the home team. On the visiting Voyagers sideline stands their head coach. His side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. Across the field, look at the head coach of the Orbits. His guys making the long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. From the booth alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Orlando. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
They go play action on first down. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Voyagers are going to have it after his second interception. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And in he goes for the touchdown. The Voyagers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Throwing on second. Some pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. He throws it deep to the left side. He has the touchdown. The Voyagers take a 13-0 lead. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it... Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a fate possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Pass play on first and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Intended for his wideout. It's second down and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Let's see what they draw off on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's going to throw it. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Voyagers. Getting pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. And it wasn't too long ago that we saw Lamar Jackson set this record, Brock, but no surprise. He comes along and resets it. Now a noose. He's got it at the 30. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now pressure coming. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I'll throw it. Touchdown. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. This time he's looking to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs.
First down, Voyagers.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Looking now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First down, Voyagers.
From the red zone on 1st. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense who right now has got no answers for his game.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st down, play action. And the catch is made for the touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts him shoot. Big gain downfield. And that is a touchdown. The Voyagers making this a laugher before halftime. And with 1st down from the 42. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking in the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Voyagers ballooning the 1st half lead even further. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Oh, put some heat on this. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Rolling from the gun here. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Voyagers running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty... Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And the deep ball falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Dropping back to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Voyagers making this a laugher before halftime. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Captain first down.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Voyagers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Voyagers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one?
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Flush out now to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Voyagers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
Hey, 3 touchdown gains aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
And that touchdown is an important one, Brock. I know they're all important, partner, but this is the 6th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He has the touchdown. The Voyagers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. There's a design run. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
All right, so the penalty makes this second down, 10 to go. Design quarterback run here. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Has room down the left sideline. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Voyagers lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
On the set.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. Makes the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat. That's complete inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown. The Voyagers are running them out of the building.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Voyagers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so too. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Starting this drive with a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Look at that power, deep left side. Cut out left. Touchdown. The Voyagers throwing 6 more on the blowout. to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Going to the defender. We've got a foot race. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's trying to go deep again! And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown! The Voyagers are running them out of the building. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's on the turf. Falls out. He lost it. And they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
19 Tigers.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. And the defense recovers. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Looking right, and he finds it. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Voyagers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Offense not going anywhere. They want to.
The offense will line up for
Pass play coming here. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here comes their offense out again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly...
Lost control of another one. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Loses it again. It's picked up by the defense. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Voyagers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Wow, it's free again! And it looks like the defense has it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Voyagers are running them out of the building. They're leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2. They'll look to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
Airing it out to stop. Loses it again. Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Intended for his wideout. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set. Viking 18.
Pass play now. Escapes the sack. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Track 60. 70.
They'll run here following the penalty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He has the touchdown. The Voyagers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Offense is not going anywhere. They want 2 more. Now looking to throw. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He has it at the 5. Touchdown. The Voyagers throwing 6 more on the blowout. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, Bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
72.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. First down. Play action. Wow, it's free again! Recovered by the defense. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Voyagers running them out of the building. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Loses it again. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession.
A big loss on the play.
Here he goes. One final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That will be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Voyagers as we say so long from Orlando.